The easiest way to dress up using clothes that you already have. Let's talk. Date night. If you are watching this video, I assume you either already scored a date for Valentine's Day, which is just around the corner, or you have a date that you are going on and you are looking for ways how you can dress up to present your best to your lady. For either reason, I applaud you for your effort. In this video, I am going to share with you the easiest way to dress up using clothes that you already have. So of course, to do that, we need to first know, what do you normally wear when you go on a date with this lady? Pause this video to think about it. What do you normally wear when you go on a date with this lady? And if this is your first date with her, what do you normally wear when you meet this girl outside? Right, by now I'm sure you have some answer in your head, and it doesn't matter you are normally wearing a shirt, a t-shirt, a jacket, or a pants, a short pants, doesn't matter. That is the reason why we are here, and I'm going to show you how you can use one rule to style up your attire and present your best in your next date. I call this rule styling up by putting on. Styling up by putting on. Let me explain. I'm not sure if you're aware, but throughout the history of man, whenever men go for some important occasion or meeting some important people, it always involves putting on some extra fabric or item on our body. In the olden days, what does the general do when they go on the war? The strong looking armor with a helmet on top, right? In the modern days, what do we do when we go on to meet some important client, important people, even some leader in the country? We have to put on a jacket, we have to at least check our attire whether does it comply to the dress code. Even in the modern days movie, Avengers, one of my favorite movie, do you remember what does Captain Roger always say before they go on a war?
3 minutes. Get what you need. And suit up. Suit up.
Yes, suit up. So that is the rule for you. Remember, you style up by adding on. So naturally, the next question is, what do you add on? Do you remember what I was wearing at the beginning of this video? Just a plain white t-shirt, right? So let's say that is what you are normally wearing, a t-shirt. It doesn't have to be plain white, but just a t-shirt. How do you style up the t-shirt? You add on something. You can style it up by adding on maybe a jacket, maybe a cardigan, maybe even just draping over a jumper. Can you see that every time you add on something, it changes the entire look, taking a style up a different level and showing off a different level of effort. So what if you are normally already wearing let's say a shirt with a jacket or a t-shirt with a jacket? Again, you style up by adding on. There's more things you can add, such as an accessory like a pocket square or lapel pin. These are great tips. And the best thing about this rule, styling up by adding on, it applies to your entire body from your hair all the way down to your toe. If you are normally not styling up your hair, add on some hair product to style your hair. So what if you are normally wearing shorts? What happens if you add fabric to shorts? You can add a pair of pants, a pair of jeans. And what if you are normally wearing slippers? And I hope you are not wearing slippers to your dates. But let's say if you do, you can think of putting on a sneakers, a leather shoe. Really, the combination here is endless. And if you need some inspiration, you can check out our Instagram account at Gents Grooming Academy, where we literally did a whole series of styling up by adding on using just white t-shirt. You can apply the same inspiration to a shirt or just your favorite shirt that you're normally wearing. Another tip here is, if this is the first time you try to dress up, keep it to just 1 or 2 items. Meaning if you are normally just wearing a t-shirt without styling your hair, maybe just style up your hair and put on a jacket. Just limit it to 2 extra steps maximum. Until this point, I know some of you gentlemen must be having some noise in your head thinking, but putting on the jacket is so hot, putting on a long pant is so hot where I live, putting on shoes is so troublesome to move around. I just have 2 tips for you. 1, try it. You will never know the effect of dressing up until you try it and go out to meet the person. 2, try it for your lady. if you're spending all your time watching this video up until this point, isn't it worth the effort just trying on something different to put a smile on your lady's face? And what's the worst thing that can happen, right? Even if you do overdress a little or still underdress a little, trust me, ladies always notice our effort when we dress up. And when you do, you put a smile on her face. So that's it. Our 3 tips, remember? You style up by adding on and limit it to maximum of 2 items. And lastly, just try it for your lady. I hope these tips helps. Again, if you need some inspiration, check out our Instagram account. The link is somewhere on this page or in our description down below. I sincerely hope that these tips will help you to present your best to your lady. Come back and leave a comment. How did your date go? Have a great time with your date. Talk soon.